For those who are watching us, Norman Lowell, leader of Imperium Europa, prospective candidate for European elections, I believe he should be giving us more information about that soon.
Yes, as Dr. Paul Fromm was saying, Canada is a tyrannical country. Yesterday I met a friend of mine who has been away from the island 40 years. We were young together, grew up together, and he's been away for 40 years, came here because one of his family members is dying or dead. And he told me, Norman, some of your YouTubes in Canada have been banned. You can't view them, you see, on the internet. I was surprised. You get, this video is not available in your country, and this is in Canada, you see. It's a tyrannical country, run by the usual suspects, the predators. Now then, we are gratified, we have been really gratified to have had 3 distinguished people with us these past 2 days. We had Lady Renouf, who's been fighting this fight for freedom of expression. She forsook a life of glamour and ease and high society, for those who know who she is, to take up this battle for freedom of expression, just like Dr. Paul Fromm. She was with us. Unfortunately, she had to leave early, 6 p.m. because of pressing engagements in Germany. And we shot some YouTubes at some historical sites here together, and said a few words and so on. So anyway, she will be visiting us again in the not too distant future. Our formidable lawyer, Dr. Emil Bedzina, had to be here, but he just couldn't make it due to urgent pressing engagements. He was looking forward to meet Dr. Fromm. They are 2 of a kind, fighting the same fight, one in North America and one in Malta, facing exactly the same enemy, both of them. And he suffered with us, Dr. Emil Bedzina. He stood by us all these years, since 2006. He's still with us. He suffered professionally, because that's what the enemy does. It burns a circle of fire around us, you see, but he stood by us. This fight for freedom of expression, fight for freedom of opinion, is of the utmost importance, because if we don't stand up to the international manipulators, to this enemy, our eternal enemy in this fight, and we let them gag us, we will not be able to defend our country, to defend our people, because as soon as you defend what is most precious to you, you're immediately accused of hate laws, you see. So this fight is the most important fight, because without it, without a victory here, we'll be gagged. Now, this fight is a legal fight. It's a long, arduous, I know, because I've been going up and down to court, hall to court, goodness knows how many times, you know, it's arduous and very disheartening, actually. But this fight is a parallel fight to a bigger fight, which is the political fight. So the legal fight and the political fight go in tandem, like a chariot. It has to have 2 wheels. Now, this political fight, we are fighting, us of Imperium Europa. And this fight, this political fight, eventually will usher the world we believe in true freedom, in true safety and protection for the white race. This is our fight. And to win this fight, to save our country, this little island here, Gżira Zaira, Setana, this small island but very powerful, steeped into sacredness. To win this fight, we have to be in Brussels. Nothing can be done from that pigsty in Valletta with 60 hogs with their snouts in the trough. We can't expect any miracles from them. Why? Because they're in it for the money, for nothing else. In this coming election, which is important to us but peripheral to them, because they don't care. We've had 6 idiots up in Brussels. Nothing was accomplished at all these years. You see, this coming fight, we have to be there because it's the only way to save this island there. Now, we're not contesting the elections in May. Myself, of course, and a number of others, all with a sound ideological underpinning, which is the most important thing. We're not doing this for the perks and the pleasures, the money and the comfort. We don't care about that. We're doing it because we are fired by a burning sense of mission, that of saving our dear Europe, that of saving this race of biological aristocrats, that of saving our people and our jewel of an island. That is why we fear nothing. That is why we are convinced that ultimately we shall do it and we shall break through and we shall save our island and our progeny. Viva Malta, viva Gensna. Amen.